Hey guys, how you doing? Come on in. I'm super excited to talk with you tonight. I have a very special message for you about what your next level requires right now. In case you're brand new to me, I want to quickly introduce myself, but then I want to jump right in because I also have a cool announcement tonight that I want to share with you that I think will help you get to that next level. So if you're brand new to me, let me just let you know my name is Dr. Avis. I am a Media to Millions mentor and business elevation strategist. I help coaches, consultants, authors, speakers, those who operate in the knowledge economy understand how to properly package their knowledge, how to be able to develop a message and marketing strategy that will attract high ticket buyers, and then how to close those high ticket sales on the other side. That's what I do. And I'm excited to be able to chat with you tonight about some shifts that I am seeing. I've been talking to my clients about this, and I wanted to share it with you because as business owners, I think you need to be prepared for this moment. This is a moment that has great opportunity, but if you are not properly positioned for this opportunity, it is a very challenging moment, and you might, in fact, let it overcome you, right? In the sense that it may begin to chip away at your confidence, chip away at your stick to itiveness, chip away at your even belief that you should be in this entrepreneurial game. This is a moment that's going to separate the men from the boys, the girls from the women. This is the moment that's really going to test your grit as an entrepreneur. But as I mentioned, it's also a moment that harbors great opportunity because the herd is going to thin. And for those who are left standing, there will be more to feast on. And if you want to be those people among those who are left standing in this moment, and not only standing, but thriving this moment, I have a little bit of a word for you tonight. So as you come in, I just want to say hi. Hello there, Angeline. You are most welcome, girl. Great to see you, Angie. Great to see you. My mom, but not my mom. My sister's name. It's Angie, okay, or Angelo. We call her Angie for short. She was named after my dad, Angelo, okay? Great to see you. So let me dig right in about what your next level requires and stay on till the end because I have a very special announcement. Okay, very special announcement. So you want to stay on so you can get it. So I'm going to try to get through these as fast as I can because I know time is precious and I want you to know about this announcement. Okay, so number one, more commitment, more commitment. If you have not noticed, yes, you have noticed, unless your head is in the sand somewhere, I'm sure you probably have noticed that right now the economy is shifting, right? The economy is shifting. Even though there are a lot of positive indicators, the reality is that there are also some areas where people are feeling concerned and people are holding back and people are thinking more deeply before they make their purchases. And so, if you are in this service based economy of a coach, of a consultant, of a speaker, of someone who works with organizations even that have budgets on certain areas that maybe you're saying, they're not quite as generous with those budgets now as they used to be. I want you to know that it's not you. You're not the problem. The environment right now is the problem. But here's what I can say: there are things that you can do to thrive in this environment that I believe most are unwilling to do. And so, because of that, when you actually implement the right actions, you can get further faster. The very first thing there is, though, be committed to your business. That means you need to understand that business is not a straight trajectory. Yes, there are going to be times where you're flying high, where the money is rolling in, where everything seems to be flowing easily. And then there are going to be some times where it's going to require a lot more grit, require a lot more work, require a lot more creativity, require you to maybe do things that you thought, "Hey, maybe I'm too good to do now," right? No, this is one of those moments where you're going to have to get back to basics and do the darn thing. Okay. And here is the thing: when you do that, you are going to be able to ride out this moment. You're going to be able to stand out in this moment. So, being committed to the fact that, yes, right now it may be harder, but this is not going to beat me. I am not going to wave the white flag. I am not going to let this, in fact, defeat me. If anything, this moment is going to make me better because it's going to allow me to be more creative and think about how can I in a greater way differentiate myself from the competition. What can I do to make my business and what I do indispensable as compared to my competitors? How can I be even better at what I do so that I am the natural choice and so that I am the choice that people will sacrifice for in order to work with? So my challenge to you is to, number one, be committed, and being committed means that you are going to stay in it for the long haul, not only during the easy times, but during the much more challenging times, because that is part of life. Okay. Now, in terms of making those shifts, another thing that will require is more discipline. Okay. More commitment, then more discipline. This means you have to be very critical now of yourself. Like, how are you spending your time? What are you spending your time doing? What is your team spending their time doing? It's really about being very clear about what is the best use of every moment right now. Now is not the time to be wasting time on things that are not going to pay off in some way in your business. So I really want you to be very harsh with yourself about managing your time. I oftentimes say that oftentimes when people are making a transition from entrepreneurship to the CEO mode, it is definitely a big challenge, right? It's a big challenge because now you're just not worried about you, you're worried about other people in terms of being able to lead, being able to inspire, being able to manage that team. But oftentimes, the most difficult person that most of us have to manage, if we're going to be truly honest, is ourselves, right? Really. Oftentimes, the most difficult person for you to manage is yourself. So I think that management needs to start with you. Are you being honest that you are doing what you need to be doing when you need to be doing it? Are you actually not sort of doing wasting your energy in some spaces that's not going to pay off? That's not a benefit for your business. Are you not liberally using the word no right now? Okay, which is very important because you're not going to be able to be there for everybody in the same way that you could maybe during other times. Because your time is the most valuable asset, you're going to have to say no to some things that you might not have said no to previously because you need to spend that focused time on your business. Okay. So committing to that self discipline to do those things, even those things you don't like doing. Let me say that again. Even those things that you don't like doing, but you know it needs to get done in order for you to close those sales, in order for you to get in front of the right people, those things that may scare you, they make you feel uncomfortable. You have to push past that now if you want your business to survive this moment. Period. There's no more time for you to be scared. There's no more time for you to be, scrolling aimlessly on social media. There's no more time for you to be doing those things that you just don't have the luxury right now if you want to stay ahead of the competition. There will be plenty of people who do that. Those will be the people who lose in this moment. And what I want is for you not to be among those people. Okay. So when you're not among those people, and so many are, guess what? That thins the herd. That's less competition. That's more for you. But that means that you have to recommit yourself to this issue of discipline. Absolutely, Eileen. Good to see you, girl. Next thing, courage. I kind of alluded to it there. You have to be courageous. You have to be courageous in this moment. Okay. And so this is a moment that can scare a lot of people off, right? But you need to be courageous and say, okay, I am going to live up to this moment. I am going to do what I need to do in this moment. I'm going to have those uncomfortable conversations. I want to send out the 50 millionth, DM pitch, email proposal, whatever it is that you do in order to get potential sales. I'm going to risk the chance of hearing a no, and in fact, I'm going to have the courage to face multiple no's before I get to the yes without quitting. Okay, because that's what is required. One thing I can guarantee you with business and sales, period, is that, honey, you're going to hear more no's than yeses. And in this season, you might hear more no's than normal, but you cannot allow that two-letter word to crush your spirit, to stop your resolve, to chip away at your commitment, to allow you to give up on your dream. Your dream lives as long as you live, as long as you work it. Okay. So you have to have the courage to face those things that might be uncomfortable in the moment, but are necessary to push through in order to get to the yeses on the other side. Okay. Next thing, in this moment, we need more innovation, okay? More commitment, more discipline, more courage, more innovation. Thank you, David. So, more innovation. Now is the time for creativity. Have you guys ever heard? I'm sure you've heard this phrase, necessity is the mother of invention. Well, now is a necessary time for you to start inventing, okay? And the best way that you can innovate in your business, retool in your business, is to really be very thoughtful about how can I serve my customers better? How can I meet a need in the market that nobody else is meeting right now? How can I make my service, my business, what I do, absolutely, positively indispensable? Like they can't not imagine working with me. What changes do I need to make to get there? And oftentimes, when you start to think in that direction, now you have created space for innovation. The very worst thing that you can do right now is just double down on the same thing that you've been doing for the last 10 years and nothing's changing. That is the worst mistake you can make in this moment. Okay. What got you here is not going to get you where you want to go. Something needs to change. Something needs to shift. Something needs to up level. Something needs to improve. And in the process of innovation, in the process of up leveling and improving, it will require innovation. It will require you to do some things new. So start to think creatively and try to make space. Once again, you need to also make space for creativity. So, what I mean by that is you need to literally take out space and block it off on your calendar where you can allow yourself to have the quiet time that you need for creative thinking. Think about it. As entrepreneurs, we get paid based on our imagination. Everything that we've created in our business started as a figment of our imagination. If you get so bogged down in doing every second of every day, guess what you have just destroyed? You've just destroyed your time for innovation, for creative thought, for the next level. All right. And trust and believe right now you need to go to that next level. So make space for innovation and you will be able to not only ride through this moment, you will be able to thrive in this moment. Um, right now requires that you invest in you, your mental health, your physical health, your fiscal health, right? The health of your business. Right now is the time for you to invest in all of those things. And what I mean, right, so again, mental health, making the time and the space for you to even just have quiet time for yourself, for meditation, for going to a counselor, someone that you can talk through your issues with. You need to take care of this in this moment. Okay. Literally make space for your mental health in this moment. Allow time for that. Allow time for your physical health in this moment. Allow time for that. I have on my calendar, like I've just had a conversation, interestingly, with my assistant today because there was a big scheduling snafu on my calendar today that required when I say big, I mean big. Okay. There was a big scheduling snafu on my calendar today that required things to be rearranged. And I had to make clear to her what my priorities were. And one of the priorities that I mentioned was we do not move my sessions with my trainer. That is part of my health. We don't move my doctor's appointment. That has to do with my health, right? And so what I want you to understand is that oftentimes as entrepreneurs, we are so busy in doing that we sometimes can neglect our health. And what I want you to understand is you either make time for your health or your health will force you to make time for it. Hear what I say? You either make time for your health on a regular or your health is going to, something's going to happen where the health, it will sit your butt down. Okay. And it will force you to make time for it. Okay. And so that is a priority. Okay. Mental health, physical health. Uh, in addition to that, other investments in you, your expansion of your ideas, of your skill sets in this moment. Now's the time to get better at things that you know you're going to need in order for your business to thrive. Are you investing in the training that you need to up-level your sales skills, your marketing skills, your networking skills? Like those types of things that you know is going to ultimately land in a way that will benefit your business, you need to invest in that right now. Okay. Mental health, physical health, health, the health of your business, your physical health, the health of your money, like your investments, everything. Think about prioritizing all of those things right now because you will need that. You will need that. You'll need the cushion. Yes, I hear you, girl. For including resting time. That's really great, Angeline. Exactly. You need and started back with your training. I'm glad to hear that, Angie. Honestly, I had a conversation today with one of my dear friends, and actually, she's also my stylist, designer, everything. She's just coming back from having a tremendous health scare, uh, and ended up having to spend a month choosing to spend a month in Jamaica after finding out from her doctor that one of the main causes of her illness was stress. And while she was there, found out that, hey, everything kind of cleared up. She ended up being much, 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 much better. And how many of us entrepreneurs are guilty of that? Like we're guilty of going until our body makes us sit down. Okay. Let's not do that. Okay. So all of those things are very important in this moment. I know right now you may be saying, but I need to do this. I need to do this. I need to go do this. I need to go do that. You are the heart blood of your business. If you go down, your business goes down for most of you. Okay. Until you've gotten your business to a point where it can run infinitum without you. Okay. You need to be prepared to take care of you so you can be there for your business and make sure that it is healthy. Okay. So I'm hoping that these tips are helpful for you tonight in terms of what you need to do next to get to your next level. And I cannot emphasize how important that is for you right now. But before you go, I have to give you my big announcement because at least some of the things that I mentioned, I believe I can help you get there with what I'm about to announce right now. And I'm so super excited about it. This is important because there is one aspect of this that is very, very time limited, like within the next 24 hours. Okay. And so I'm going to tell you right now. So, I'm super excited to announce that we are going to give you the opportunity to take advantage of our 2023 Black Millionaire Coach Live experience. This is going to be an amazing 3 to 4 day event at the MGM National Harbor right here in beautiful National Harbor, Maryland. It is for coaches. It is for consultants. It is for thought leaders. It is for authors. It is for speakers. It is for anyone who has a service-based business that is based in the knowledge economy, meaning that you make money from what you know. Okay. And if that is you, let me just tell you, I want to invite you to join us here in beautiful National Harbor, July 20th through the 23rd for an incredible experience. Now, let me just tell you a little bit about the time limited aspect of it, because this is the most critical part, okay, for you to take advantage of. Right now, we have our extra early bird sale going on, okay? Extra early bird sale. Now, this extra early bird sale is going to end on Sunday at midnight, okay, at which time the price is going to go up, okay? So that in and of itself is time limited. But what's even more time sensitive is that right now, for the next 24 hours, you can split your payment up into not one, not two, but 3 payments, okay? But the 3 pay goes away in 24 hours. So you want to make sure that you take advantage of that as soon as possible if you might want to attend Black Millionaire Coach Live. Let me tell you what to expect with this. First, let me tell you about the Lux VIP Day. It starts with the Lux VIP Day on the 20th. Now, this is optional, okay? But for those who want a Lux experience, the Lux VIP Day is a half day of deep training where I will help you sort of attack higher level issues in your business. So if you are looking to figure out how can you improve your systems in your business to get to 7 figures, you want to come to the Lux VIP Day. If you want to understand how to build out your 7-figure org chart so you know who you need on your team that can help you get there, you want to come to the Lux VIP Day. If you really want to think about developing an ascension opportunity in your business, you want to come to the Lux VIP Day, meaning that in the general session, we're going to teach you about how to build your $1 million offer. But in the Lux VIP day, we're going to talk to you about how to build your Ascension program, which can take you from a million to multiple millions. Okay. And so that is what we're going to be addressing during that Lux VIP day. But it's not just that. Okay. We're also going to have an amazing, luxurious, all white day party on a private yacht during our Lux during our Lux VIP day, right here in National Harbor. You're going to get a chance to take a cruise on the Potomac River, have a wonderful luncheon while you're on the yacht experience. You're going to get to see all the sites here in DC, the monument, the Lincoln Memorial, all from the view of the water. And while you're on that yacht, experiencing the views, having a delicious lunch, we're going to have a very special seaside conversation with my girl, the beautiful Michelle Lopez, celebrity designer, stylist to the stars. And she's going to be sharing about how to develop your $1 million look, basically. Okay, she's going to talk about the power of presence and how to be able to look like a million each and every day. Because quite frankly, people make decisions and judgments about you, like it or not, within a millisecond. So how you show up, how powerfully you show up, and how you show up in a way that would attract the discerning buyer is very, very important. She's going to be sharing about that during that amazing Lux VIP cruise. Then after that, the next 3 days, we will have our amazing content around how to build your business and get it all the way, scale it all the way to that 7-figure mark. Okay, so we're going to do things like help you understand how to prune your business. I really believe that the biggest thing that's keeping people from scaling their businesses all the way to 7 or even to their first 6 figures sometimes is that you're doing too many things. Okay. And so we're going to figure out how can you refine what you do so that you can focus on the best thing, the one thing, your $1 million offer. What I often say is that you don't need to sell a million things to make $1 million. You just need one powerful, profitable, scalable offer. We're going to help you identify that and really create that, like map that out during that conference. So you're going to get a chance to design the signature system that is your $1 million offer, understand how to properly position it, understand how to properly price it, okay, so that you are paid fairly and can scale it to that million. That's one key thing that we're doing there. But we're going to also help you identify over the course of those 3 days your $1 million message, how to come up with your $1 million marketing strategies, how to come up with your $1 million brand. All of those things are on the table during Black Millionaire Coach Live. Plus, you're going to get an opportunity to hear from my incredible sister girlfriend, Sharice Jones, the $80 million woman. And she's going to share with you how she was able to build an $80 million brand based on the strength of growing a literally fanatical fan base. It's not enough to have followers. What you really want are people who are raving fans of what you do, who will support you in what you do, who will talk to other people about you, who will buy from you over and over and over again. That's the secret to that, is what she'll be sharing there, and so much more. I can't even go through everything. Make sure that you go to blackmillionairecoachlive.com and check out all the information. One other thing I will say is that we're going to have a pre-conference training series, or Path to Millions series, where you're going to get an opportunity to have a series of free bonus trainings with me where I'm going to help you understand how to dominate your market, how to be able to put in $1 million sales system in your business, how to be able to understand how to retain clients. It's not enough just to get clients, you need to retain them in order to grow, right? How to understand how to take your business from a baby business to an empire. And in other words, how do you scale your business to a point where you can be able to go off someplace for a day, a week, a month, several months, and come back and that business is not only doing well, maybe it's doing even better than how you left it, right? So it's all of those things that we will be going over with you over the course of the time, between the time that you purchase your ticket and before we step in the door at Black Millionaire Coach Live. All with the goal of making sure that by the time you get to the conference, you would have already made your money back based on, and more based on the strength of what you learn from those pre-conference classes. That is what you have in store. So let me just remind you, for the next 24 hours, you will have the opportunity to take advantage of 3Pay, like a 3Pay opportunity to get in the door. Okay. So you want to be able to do that. The 3Pay goes away in 24 hours. After that, we're going to knock it down to 2Pay. But if you want 3Pay, okay, go now. Okay. And also the price itself goes away, and we escalate up to early bird after Sunday at midnight. So you want to be able to get in on the extra early bird savings because that is the lowest it will ever be. All right. So I hope that you're excited about my announcement. I know that I'm excited about my announcement. If you have any questions about it, let me know. But I have to say, right now is the time to go in there and get that ticket. Yes, we do have a room block. We have a room block that is set aside with discounted rates for the attendees. So once you go to blackmillionairecoachlive.com, just scroll down where you see the information about the MGM, and you can click on there and reserve your room. You can get your room right now. We have the room block for you for a special discounted rate for our attendees. Absolutely. All righty. Thank you for dropping that in, Yvette. I am so excited to see you guys there. Is this for those just beginning? Very good question, Angie. Yes, it is. That's a very good question. Here's what I say. For those of you who are just beginning, yes, you can come here and get great value. We'll help you from the very start. For those of you who are more advanced, is it for you too? Yes. Okay. Because we will have the opportunity, honestly, to like workshop with you as we're going through this content. The goal is not just to have, let me just tell you, first of all, let me tell you what it's not. This is not like a pitch fest where you're going to have 50 bazillion people there and everybody's trying to sell you something. That's not what this is. This is not something where you're going to get a lot of great raw information, but there's nothing practical that you leave with. Okay. That's not that either. What we are looking to do here is to provide you with an opportunity to get some deep work done on your business. So you will leave there specifically with business assets that you can put into practice once you leave. Last year, we've had people that made $25,000, $50,000 or more within 30 days of leaving that conference. That's how powerful this information is. In fact, I just heard from a client the other day who came and met us at Black Millionaire Coach Live last year. Within the first 90 days following that conference, she had brought in over $400,000 in sales. Why? Because she was able to identify her $1 million offer, because she was able to properly price it, because she was able to get very specific about where to market to find her high ticket buyers, and because she went out there and did the damn work. It is that simple. Okay. It's that simple. So if you have the work ethic and you're really ready to put in the work, we have the strategy, we have the tools, we can help you. And literally during this workshopping time, me and my team are literally walking down there, going in there and getting feedback from you in a very intimate way to say, okay, I don't know about this. You might want to change this. You might want to do that. Because this is not some high on the sky, we're not going to work with you. Yes, we do literally help you all along the way. So those of you who are more advanced, we would likely might be working with you even more deeply with that ascension model that I'm just mentioned that we're going to talk about during the Lux VIP day. But during the workshopping day in the general session, maybe that's what you want to work on instead of maybe you already have your core offer down, but you want to figure out how can I build an ascension plan? How can I go for offering something for $20,000 and build something that's worth $50,000? We can help you do that, right? And so, yes, if you're brand new, it's for you. If you've been here for a minute and you want to move and scale to that next level, it is for you. Because this is the type of specific training that we want to give you so that you can move. Hey, I see Ty is in the chat someplace. Unfortunately, StreamYard won't let me be great, but hi, Ty. The incredible Ty Miles will be in the building with her branding genius, and she will be down there in the walking through the crowd like me, giving you feedback along with the rest of my amazing team to give you the guidance that you need to be able to grit these assets together before you leave that place. And so I'm going to encourage you to move tonight to take care of the 3Pay option, which will sunset in 24 hours. Okay. So you do have some time right now to get the 3Pay, whether or not you come in with our general VIP option, which we honestly believe that each and every person who makes a decision who comes to Black Millionaire Coach Live is a very important person. Okay. So it is an all VIP affair in that way. Okay. So as you come in with your VIP option, you're going to get a chance. Oh, let me just say this. I forgot to mention this. Because you guys are my special, like, buddies. Like, I can rely on you guys to be here. A lot of my friends that I'm seeing in the chat right now, I'm used to seeing these names. I see these names a lot. And so there's another special thing that we're doing from now until Sunday. This expires on Sunday when the extra early bird rate expires. This includes lunch, a networking luncheon for everybody that says yes between now and Sunday. Okay. Between now and Sunday at midnight, while the extra early bird rate is in effect. Once that extra early bird rate ends on Sunday, then the networking luncheon from there will only be included for those who join us at the Lux VIP level. So if for whatever reason you know that, hey, the Lux VIP is not going to be within my purview right now, but I want to be able to have, delicious lunches every day at the MGM, which, let me just tell you, it will be delicious. Then you will definitely want to move. Okay. You'll definitely want to move now, before Sunday. And especially if you want to split it up into 3 payments, you want to move right now, because that 3 pay goes away in 24 hours. Okay. So with that said, you guys, I am hoping that this was an exciting announcement for you all. Hey, James, I'm seeing you guys. Hey, Pat, good to see you. Hey, Leela, great to see you. I'm seeing some clients in here. Wonderful to see you. We definitely want you to go ahead and take advantage of this opportunity. Secure your seats right now. And I look forward to seeing you guys in July. Okay. And definitely bring your friend, Felicia. Thanks for reminding me. There is also a bring a friend option for you all. You can get more information on that when you definitely sign in and go ahead and get your tickets tonight. But I will tell you this. Let me just say this. Our Bring a Friend contest is the bomb. We have a Bring a Friend contest with this every year. And the Bring a Friend contest allows you to have a chance at winning an all expenses paid trip to Black Billionaire Coach Live. Is there anybody that would like to have me take care of their airfare here? Is there anybody that would like for me to take care of your food and your actual hotel room? Okay. So the way that works is that we offer anyone who comes the opportunity to bring a friend. And if you bring a friend, for every friend that you bring, you get a point. Okay. And we're going to calculate those points. All right. And we'll make an announcement at the event. The person with the most points, the person that brought the most people, guess what? When you go to check out of the hotel, guess who's going to be taking care of that bill? Me, including any room service that you might have on there. Okay. Just try not to go crazy. Okay. But that's okay. I'll take care of it. Okay. And then all you have to do is send the receipt for your airfare or train fare or however you got here to my assistant and concierge at mediatomillions.com, and we will take care of that too. That's how you win an all expenses trip paid to Black Millionaire Coach Live. But then again, I said, so now you're not even going to have an all expenses paid trip. So that's like zero expenses. Imagine everybody has the opportunity to come in the black, because you'll have the training that we'll be giving you beforehand, including the previously, I don't even know, I guess I'm going crazy. I'm going to be teaching you a sales system that I have taught my clients that many of them have used to get 20, 30, 40, $50,000 or more in sales in as little as 7 days. Okay. So this is the first time that I'm teaching that outside of my client base. Okay. But for you to have access to that, you got to get the ticket. Because why do I want to do that? I want to make sure that you have the opportunity to see money in the bank account before you get there. Your ticket will be paid for immediately. Your hotel will be paid for. Your room. I want you to make enough money to pay your way there before you get there. That it is that simple. All right. You can definitely bring your assistant, LaShawn. And that's one thing I will say, you guys. I oftentimes, with Bring a Friend rates, for those of you who have teams, it's very, very smart to use the Bring a Friend rate to bring your team. Do you have team members who are essential at what you do, who are like your right hand, who are like really some of the best producers on your team? Bring them with you, because they will get so much good information at this conference that they can help you implement. It's so much easier when they're getting it the same time that you're getting it than if you go, you get it, and then you're trying to relay it to them when you get home, right? So definitely come yourself, bring your team. and or bring friends or family that you know have their own businesses, and they can all get access through that special bring a friend rate, meaning that they'll have a discounted ticket to come and accompany you, but at the same time it helps you get into the running of that all expenses paid contest that I hold every year. So I hope that this is sounding interesting to you. Look, you're looking forward to bringing a friend, Felicia. Great. I'm looking forward to you bringing a friend too. Okay. With that said, you guys, this has been wonderful. I'm super excited to welcome you in a couple of months right here to my neck of the woods, the beautiful National Harbor, Maryland. I'm excited to be able to welcome you to the MGM Grand Hotel, which to me is just an absolutely extraordinarily beautiful space that you're going to absolutely love. But most importantly, I am so excited, and my team is so excited to have the opportunity to share, to pour into you at the event and even before the event in the pre-event trainings that we are going to hold for you. Why? Because you are going to be serviced by the dream team that is prepared to make sure that you have an extraordinary experience right from the start. Okay. So, with that said, you all, I hope that you have a wonderful evening. I hope that you are excited about the opportunity of joining me and my incredible team at Black Millionaire Coach Live 2023 in beautiful MGM Harbor, right outside of Washington, D.C. And by the way, for those of you, and you get the information, but for those of you on the website, but for those of you who are flying in, you want to come into DCA Airport. Okay. Please don't do Dallas. I would not wish that on my worst enemy. Okay. But with that said, I hope y'all have a wonderful evening, and I will see you later and look forward to seeing you at Black Millionaire Coach Live. Take care, guys. Bye.